Does he love the new supply more than he loves me? Because they just look so happy, and he looks like he's treating her so much better than he treated me. So I just want to know, does he love the new supply more than he loves me? This is one of the comments I got on my last video. So before I answer that question, ask yourself this. How was the relationship with you and the narcissist when you first got together? Remember the very, very first few days or weeks or even months sometimes. How was that relationship? Wasn't it perfect? Didn't he get you flowers? Didn't he like everything you liked? Didn't he respect your boundaries? Didn't he just appear to be the best of the best of the best man? Didn't he show you off? Wasn't he so proud of you? Weren't you the most beautiful woman or man? Did he not cater to your every needs? Did he not do all the things? Was he not the perfect guy? Was he not your soulmate? Did you not feel loved and seen for the first time in a while? Did you not feel safe? If you're truly, truly dealing with a narcissist, sometimes a lot of people are dealing with just toxic men or F-boys or, cheaters and things like that. So we don't just want to call everybody narcissistic, right? We don't want to just diagnose everyone with narcissism. But if you're dealing with a true, true narcissist, which I know that a lot of us have and a lot of us are, if you're dealing with a true narcissist, that relationship is no better than yours. The narcissist rinse and repeats their behaviors. They don't change. They're going to stay that way forever. So if it looks like he's treating the new supply so beautifully, he's doing all the things you didn't ask or you asked and he didn't do, he's so sweet and so loving and he's moving really fast, that is because, number one, he has perfected whatever tricks he used to get you to be trapped. He has perfected that for the next person. And he knows that he has to move faster for the next person. They move faster and faster and faster for the new people because they don't want to be figured out before the person figures them out, if that makes sense. They want to trap the person before the person figures it out. And once the person knows who they are, they will discard and move on to the next supply. So the reason it looks like it's so beautiful and it looks so perfect, two reasons. Again, he wants to trap that person before it's too late. And he also is putting up a front for the old supply, you. So if you're following them especially, and they know that you're following them, they're going to put up a front. They're going to put up a facade. They want to hurt you. They like to do the 2-for-1 deals, right? The love bombing with the new supply serves two purposes. It serves the purpose to love bomb the new supply to get them hooked. It also serves a purpose for you to see it and be hurt because their goal is to always hurt you. Their goal is, once you come across the narcissist, their entire life goal is to hurt and punish you. And that's why I tell people, go no contact and block them everywhere. Because especially if they know that you're watching them, everything they do is going to be 10 times more because they know you're watching and they want to hurt you. And the new supply is completely oblivious to it, thinking that they found the love of their life. They are in love. They are being just, cared for and finally seen and loved and catered to, when the whole time they too are being used. They're being used as a supply. They're being used to be trapped, but they're being used to hurt you. So unfollow these people. It's very critical. When I tell you to unfollow them and block them, I mean it. Because everything they do, everything they're going to do to that new supply is going to be 10 times more just because they know you're watching. And so it's to hurt you and to punish you. So no, I know it looks like he loves the new supply more, but if you're dealing with a real narcissist, he doesn't love anybody. He doesn't even love himself. Every relationship with a narcissist is a transactional relationship. There is something he's getting from that new supply. So he got all the supply from you. He completely drained you. He completely sucked you dry to the point where there's nothing left of you. That's why he has a new supply. That's what they do. That is literally what they do. They get with people that they can gain something from. So when he got you, maybe your supply was that you were so pretty, you had a good credit score, you came from a good family, you had a really nice job, you had a home, you had all of these things. You had confidence, you were strong, you were business minded, you were good looking. And now that he has sucked you dry, you're ugly, you probably gained weight or lost weight, your credit is bad, your skin is bad, your mind is bad, you're acting crazy because you're paranoid, you are in fight or flight, your house is a mess, you don't take care of yourself anymore. He has completely drained you, and now he can't get anything out of you. That is why he moves on to the next supply, and this goes for men and women. That is why they go on to the next supply. And that is why I tell you guys, a lot of us experienced something similar, and we're telling you guys the stories. Not everything I say on my videos I experience, and I do talk about my experience. So a lot of the things I know is because I studied them, I experienced it, and then I went further and studied them to really, really know what I was dealing with at that time, and after the fact, what I dealt with. So I understand it to the T. And that's why a lot of times when I make my videos, it sounds like I'm talking about you. That is because I've experienced it, a lot of it. And then some of it I had to learn. Some of it I had to get, acquainted with, because a lot of the stuff didn't make sense to me. So as I started to do my research, I started to find out a lot more than I knew, a lot more than I experienced. So I became almost like an expert at this whole narcissistic behavior because I experienced it, a lot of it. So again, that is why when I say I discarded my narcissist because, again, towards the end of the relationship, I started to figure them out and I started to do my research, and I knew that, again, if you're dealing with a real narcissist, they are going to suck you dry and then discard you. So before I got sucked completely dry, I did the discard, and it hurt my narcissist. My narcissist was so hurt, he became obsessed. He has vowed publicly on social media that he's never ever going to stop until he breaks me. It hurts him to see me flourish. It hurts him to see me move on. It hurts him to see me look healthy again and happy again and reconnect with my friends and family. It hurts them. So you gain your power back. When they try to play you and you figure them out and you gain your power back, it hurts them. But you can sit around and pray for them to change, pray for them to have an epiphany and come to their senses. That's never going to happen. The person you met at the start of everything was never a real person. It was a facade. And that is the facade they're now giving to that new person. They're going to use the new person for whatever they have, for whatever they can get from them, and then they'll move on to the new person, and the new person, and the new person. The narcissist is afraid of abandonment. So they discard people before the person discards them. It gives them power. That is why a lot of them have multiple supplies. It's not just one person. You were not the only one. They have multiple supply. Even if it wasn't physical, it was emotional. That's why they're on dating apps and social media apps and flirting with the girl at the grocery store. They will get supply whenever, wherever, however. So no, he's not treating the new supply better. It may seem that way now, but it's going to crash. So the best thing you can do for yourself and your mental health is unfollow them and go live your life. Go work on you. Unless you want to go back and be with the narcissist and deal with everything you just dealt with, Move on with your life. It's not worth it. Following them on social media is not worth it. Asking friends and family about how they're doing, who they're doing it with, is not worth it. It's not worth your time and your energy. Move on and go be better. You'll find the love of your life, the real love of your life. Because now, the great thing about dealing with a narcissist is when you see them again, you know exactly who they are. It's your choice if you want to indulge in that